Good bullishness is seen across indices, specifically NASDAQ100 is yielded a massive bullish move after post uh, closing of the markets yesterday. And now it is in fact seen 15,350 levels, while Germany is also staying at around, see, FTSE 100, we discussed that 7,350 levels can get achieved. 7,350 is done, while Germany is also now struggling at 15,800. So what to expect today? And yes, US30 is not yet breached. See, this is the power of levels we discussed why 34, 500, 550, 600 is a great resistance. We will also discuss again the same levels today, and I will show you with the charts why these levels are important. So do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. Great inspiration, motivation for me to read your inspirational comments. Definitely it helps me and motivates me to deliver to the best of my abilities twice a day. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that also, and hence press the bell icon. Let's start. First, we look into Tech 100, followed with Dow Jones, then DAX, and in the end, UK 100. Do watch till the end. First, let's look at the daily charts. After showing the reversal here, we have seen good bullish move here. You can see now it is break past the resistance at 15,200 and 300. This is a great resistance zone which NASDAQ was having. Now it is walking towards or moving towards the next resistance at 15,400. Remember, staying above 15,400, we can expect extreme bullishness in NASDAQ. Now see, if you just connect the highs here, you will find NASDAQ is trying to trade in this increasingly bearish channel. The top of this channel is around 15,500. Hence, even if it stays bullish today, 15,500 is the level which is definitely going to prove out to be a great resistance, and from those levels we will see which direction it wants to take. Yes, 15,500 if it achieves, certainly that will be a good entry for us to again try to initiate a sell position in NASDAQ. Now, see what has happened yesterday is a strong bullish candle. Now, today it is opened flat and continuing with the up move. Now, remember 15,400 is the first very strong level, and then 15,500. This zone it has to pass by in order to confirm the reversal. Now, look at this. The stochastic back to overbought. MACD on the daily charts is crossing over for a buy, trading with divergence and bullishness, and RSI is also looking upwards. I will come back to this. First, let's have a detailed look on the hourly charts and other time frames, including 4H, 3H, 2H as well. And in the end, we will look into the daily chart. Now, an important point on the hourly charts: moving averages are moving up, prices are divergent from the moving average. Now, also you must note that the support is seen here at 15,150, 140 levels. This was the first support. Now, the second support is at around 15,250, 270 levels. Now see this, how it has behaved here: rise, consolidation, and now smaller steps here. So I'll wait for it to now break below 15,300 levels, but then specifically 15,250 is the level only below which we can expect further bearishness. Then I will look forward to 200 and then 140 levels. So yes, there is a possibility of a retracement till towards the moving average. But let's have a look. Stochastic overbought. MACD is extremely bullish. It can possibly converge crossover for sell. RSI is also extremely overbought. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour chart, see higher lows, higher highs. Wait for it to break below 15,300, and then specifically 15,250 levels. Below that only further bearishness is going to prevail. The moving averages are looking upwards. It is trading with divergence. However, the divergence of the price from the moving average calls for a little pullback. Stochastic overbought, MACD extremely bullish, RSI is also overbought. Coming to 3 hour. Now on the 3 hour charts, moving averages crossed over here, and the prices are too much divergent from the moving averages. But remember, this is just the beginning of the crossover, so possibly it could try to pull the prices little up. If it is bullish, it may try to trade with sideways bearish moves, not completely a reversal, but sideways bearish. Wait for the moving average to come up, consolidate here, and then pull back. So this is what you can look forward to. Remember, on the 3 hour charts, it stayed outside Bollinger Bands. Hence, it will definitely stress the limit of the Bollinger Bands. However, it will also call for a pullback. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent bullish, RSI overbought. Coming to 4 hour, similar observation on the 4 hour chart, staying outside Bollinger Bands. Also look at the previous two candles. The candle size is diminished. Yes, I will definitely observe how it behaves at around 15,250 levels, and in fact once it drops below 15,250 we can expect a further sharper drop. Now look at the 4 hour charts also. Moving averages have crossed over. Remember, 15,000 levels is now the base here. Beyond 15,000, first stronger milestone is 15,200, And now looking forward to see once it stays above 15350, you can expect 15400 will get achieved, and then 15500. These are two major resistances for NASDAQ 100. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent bullish, RSI overbought. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily charts which we have seen earlier. It has started flat and now marching upwards. Possibly once it stays above 15350, I will look forward to 15400 is a major hurdle, and then 15500. These are the two hurdles for NASDAQ 100 today. And in fact, for this week, only and only if it stays above 15500, more bullishness will be seen. Remember, it was trading with this bearish channel. Look at the rise. This is vertical, and this suggests that the bullishness is still intact here in Tech 100. See, stochastic is back to overbought zone. MACD has just crossed over on the daily charts, one green candle. So possibly today we may see second green candle, which can definitely lift the prices little up, which suggests that 15500 also can get achieved. RSI looking upwards. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy Tech 100 at 15550 level. That is the selling price here. This price should be above 15350 levels. You can buy here. And a selling entry I will recommend is at around 15300 levels. Below 300, remember 270, 250 are two very strong support zones. And once it stays below 15250 is where we can expect more bearishness to prevail in Tech 100, where 200, 140 levels cannot be denied. On the upside, you can buy here at 15,350 levels. But remember, 385 400, 385 400, this is the zone which you should watch out for. First, very strong resistance. In fact, it has a probability for it to continue with the 15500 level. So trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. 25th batch is going to start on first week of September. Only limited seats are available. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at US30 on the daily charts first. I will come back to the daily charts towards the end also. See, it consolidated. It failed to break below 34,250 levels. This is very important. I mentioned this yesterday. Triple bottom levels are done. With that, we can see yesterday we have seen a rise. Lower highs are done. Now remember, what did I say? And what did we discuss yesterday? See, this is the consolidation zone. See, precisely it has achieved 34,550 levels, and now today again it is trying to break past this. Now I will wait for 34,550 levels to be breached past by, and then wait for 34,600. If these two levels are taken, consider that US30 is going to achieve 34,800 levels, possibly in the today's session or maybe tomorrow's session. But yes, beyond 34,600, chances will be very high for 34,800. Now see, this is already breaking out, and hence above 34,550 certainly we can expect more bullishness. I'll come to it later. First, let's have a look at the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, there is a crossover within the moving average 20 and 50. Also, this is a good bullish sign. Yes, we have seen now this is the fourth attempt, and you can see this time it is just fallen shy of it. It is bounced back from the higher levels, and achieving higher lows. It is just since then stayed bullish. Now the highs of this channel appears to be somewhere here at around 34,600, which is going to be a great resistance. Now see, on the downside, it has formed a base at around 34,450 levels, which is a great support. 34,450, 400. I will wait for it to break past 34,550 on the upside, which is going to be a good bullish sign for Dow Jones. Now see, stochastic overbought, MACD is still bullish, RSI is flat. Coming to the 2-hour chart. Now look at 2-hour charts. See a flat bottom here, flat top here. So 450, 550 zone is where we are going to restrict our positions. We are not going to take any trade in between these 100 points. But at the same time, one must note that this rise is coming after triple bottom levels, and hence a breakout is going to be strong. Stochastic overbought, MACD bullish, RSI also looking upwards. And on the 3-hour chart, similar observation. Yes, support is created at 34,450, trying to rise. The next candle on the 3-hour charts is going to be important. Any rise above 34,600 will be a very good sign that we may look forward to 34,800. Stochastic near to overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI looking upward, showing strength. Coming to 4-hour, likewise on the 4-hour charts is consistently staying bullish, but I will wait for a breakout above 34,550 and then 600 in order to confirm the rise. Stochastic overbought, MACD bullish, RSI also trying to look upwards. Coming to now, look at the daily chart. See, this is what we are talking about. Consolidation is done. Today is possibly the breakout day. Specifically beyond 34,550, 600 zone is where the bulls will try to lift the prices, and then we can look forward to 34,800 levels. In fact, 35,000 cannot be denied. On the downside, a selling entry can be taken at 35,400, 34,500. 34,450 levels. Below 34,450, remember 34,400 is one very good resistance now. It was a good resistance earlier. It is going to be a good support now on the downside. So 34,400 you should watch out for. Once it stays below 34,400, remember, you can see this higher lows which suggest 34,300 levels, at least till 34,300 we are not going to be treating Dow Jones as bearish, and once it stays below 34,300 is where the bears will take over for the day. This is only applicable for the day, though we know that it has already seen a triple bottom here. Hence we have to be watchful at around 34,300 250 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Sell at 450, buy at 550 levels. On the upside, 600 is one thing you should note, and on the downside, 400 is one thing you should be watchful. So these 200 points are definitely going to be critical for US30. Now let's have a look at DAX. Now see DAX on the daily charts, we discussed the prices are divergent from the moving average. It has converged still towards the moving average. This is the fourth straight bullish candle, but the bullishness is getting diminished. That is very clear. Now once it stays above this zone, certainly more bullishness may prevail, and then 15,900 cannot be denied. I will come back to the daily charts later. Let's have a look at the hourly charts first. On the hourly charts, if you look at DAX, see rise, retracement, and then again double top levels are seen. Now see double top levels here means 15,830, 820. This is the zone where we should be cautious of. Once it stays above 15,840, 830 levels, you can initiate a buy here. First resistance is at around 15,860, and then we can look forward to 15,900 levels as the next resistance. Stochastic rising, MACD is divergent, bullish looking upwards, RSI is rising here too. Coming to the, now look at the 2-hour charts for DAX. See, first thing is it has created a base or bottom here at 15,770 levels, 15,760 levels. Now also the prices are divergent from the 20 period moving average and 50 period moving average, 100 period moving average sitting at around 15,740. So if you are taking a sell entry at 15,770, remember we can still find a very good support at around 15,740, 720 zone, and ultimately 15,700, 680, at least till 15,680 we have got very good support for DAX here. Remember 15,700, which was earlier a very strong resistance, is now also going to be the very strong resistance on the downside. Hence you have to be watchful of this. Now look what has happened on the 2-hour chart. See, previous candle was the breakout, and now it is continuing on the upside. Now see, stochastic is overbought here, while MACD is also divergent bullish. RSI is looking upwards. Coming to 3-hour, likewise on this 3-hour chart, see it has come out of this resistance with 15,800, which was a very strong resistance. MACD, see, moving averages trading with divergence, it has just crossed over. This is a good bullish sign. However, the prices are too much divergent from the moving average. However, one must note that the breakout is the bullishness has just initiated here. Now see, stochastic overbought, MACD divergent bullish, RSI looking upwards. Coming to 4-hour chart, here also it is trying to stay bullish. Now see, connect the dots here, you will observe that the highs could be at around, if you just look at this, you will find 15,900 is the next milestone which it is trying to achieve. So once it stays beyond 15,830, 840 zone, that is the selling price above 15,830, 840, you can buy here. Expect 15,900 as the next first target, that is 15,880, 900 levels. Remember on the 4-hour chart, this is showing a good rise after this reversal sign here. It has shown a good drop here before looking forward to this wonderful rise. So it is trying to create a channel. Moving average is crossing over here, which makes 15,740 levels is a great support on the downside. Stochastic looking upwards, MACD diverge bullish, RSI looking upwards here. Coming to the daily charts. Now see, on the daily charts, one point you must note that this is what DAX is doing right now. So this is the zone that is at around 15,900, which is a reversal levels and which is a great resistance. Remember, only and only if DAX stays above 16,000 levels is where the reversal is confirmed. Else, I will still expect 15,880, 900 zone as a great resistance, and we can see a reversal from those levels. Now see, 20 period moving average is achieved, and also it is open flat, so it can achieve higher highs, which suggests first at 850 and then around 900 levels is what the resistance lies. Stochastic is overbought here. MACD, now on the daily charts, MACD is on the verge of a crossover. This is a bullish sign for DAX here. This suggests that there is in fact a probability for it to continue above 16,000 levels also. RSI rising, Hence, for the day, I will recommend you to buy at 15,830, 840 zone, and beyond that, see 15,830 if you are buying, remember 850 is the nearest resistance, and then we can look forward to 900 levels as the next target. Somewhere plus minus 10 20 points is where the next resistance zone for DAX is going to be. Beyond that, we are looking at 15,960, 16,000 levels also. Yes, anything is possible. These are markets. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 15,780, but then 15,740, 700 are two major resistances, and 15,680. Only and only if you see DAX below 15,680 is where the bears will take over. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. Now see, UK 100 has come to the next resistance at 7,350, and now it is looking forward for its march or continuity tilt towards 20 period moving average, sitting at around 7,400, which is also great resistance. I will come back to the daily charts later. First, let's have a look at the hourly chart. See, moving average is crossed over here, trading with divergence, trading bullish, looking upwards and trading in this bullish channel. The bottom of this channel lying at around 7,330 levels, and then 7,320. So this is the zone where we have maximum support for FTSE 100 today. But we'll come back to see stochastic is overbought, MACD is bullish, RSI is looking upwards. Coming to 2 hour chart, straight bullish candles here, a crossover between the moving average, good bullish sign, moving average sitting at around 7,200, 7,320, 7,310, which is a great support. We have to be watchful at around 7,320, 7,310 levels here on the downside. Stochastic overbought, MACD bullish, divergent, RSI is also near to overbought levels. Coming to 3 hour charts now, see on the 3 hour charts, the candle is outside Bollinger Bands, and hence it is looking forward to a pullback. Now once it stays below 7,335 levels, you can sell here at 7,335, expect 7,320, 7,310 and 7,300. Now only and only if you see FTSE 100 today staying below 7,300 is where the bears will take over, else it can possibly show a very strong recovery as well. Stochastic back to overbought, MACD divergent bullish, RSI is also looking upwards. Coming to 4 hour. Now look on the 4 hour charts, it has created a very good bottom at 7,250. You can see multiple candles failing to break below 7,250. We discussed in our analysis every day these levels. Now with that as support, it is trying to rise. Moving average is on the verge of a crossover. Also remember, this is the second green candle here after creating the near term base or a breakout here at around 7,320. Now this makes this zone at 7,300, 7,320 is an extremely good support. Also remember, this 4 hour candle is trying to stay, see this is trying to expand Bollinger Bands, and hence it may try to stay bullish. Now the resistance zone on the upside, now first let's talk about on the upside, 7,380, 7,400 is the great resistance for UK 100, and 7,400 is an achievable level here. Hence, I will recommend you to buy at 7,360 itself. If you see this price at 7,360, you can buy here. Expect 7,380, 7,400 as the next resistance. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI is also looking upwards. Coming to the daily, now look at the daily charts. After consolidation, first bullish candle, today it is going to be the second bullish candle. It is definitely going to achieve the 20 period moving average. We are looking forward to 7,400, 7,410 zone. As long as 7,320 is respected, we are definitely looking forward to 7,400, 7,410 zone. Today, in fact, it can breach pass by on the upside, where further bullish momentum for 7,440 and plus levels can be expected. Stochastic rising here, MACD converging for a crossover for a buy, RSI at bottom. Considering this, it appears we are going to look forward to a good bullish momentum at UK 100. We can expect 7,380, 7,400 levels at least. In fact, beyond that is also possible. We can look forward to 7,440 plus levels. So yes, as long as 7,300, 320 is respected, we should not be treating bearishness in FTSE 100. We are looking forward to a great rise here. Take your positions accordingly. 7,330 you can sell, but 7,320, 310, 303 very strong support levels. Only and only if you see UK 100 is staying below 7,300, sell there, or you can say the bears are there. Else every drop is an opportunity to buy. Take your positions accordingly, trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. Thank you very much. See you again before the US session analysis. Thank you.